Hey, Jason here from Simply Swider. Is your dryer shutting off after just a few minutes? Don't panic. I'm going to walk you through the 5 most common causes and show you exactly how to fix them yourself. Most of these repairs cost under $50 and can be done in 30 minutes or less, which beats a $200 service call every time. Before we get started, if you run into any questions, jump into our Facebook group. Links in the description. We've got thousands of people helping each other fix their appliances, and I pop in there daily to help out. Alright, so the number one culprit when your dryer shuts off after a few minutes, that drive motor's overheating and tripping its safety switch. Now here's the thing, I had this customer last week with a hot point dryer that would run for about 10 to 20 minutes, then just quit, wouldn't start back up until it cooled down completely. Classic overheating motor behavior right there. What happens is the motor gets too hot from clogged vents, bad airflow, or just age, and it's got this internal protector that shuts everything down to prevent damage. You'll know it's the motor if the dryer feels super hot to the touch, and you might hear this buzzing sound coming from inside. Here's how to test it safely. First, unplug the dryer and wait 30 minutes for it to cool down completely. Remove the back panel, usually held by 4 to 6 screws. Locate the motor and check for any visible burning or damage. Using a multimeter set to continuity mode, test the motor terminals. You should get a reading between 3 to 30 ohms. No reading means the motor is dead. If it's short, you're looking at about $70 to $300 for a replacement motor, but that's still way cheaper than buying a new dryer. Moving on to something way simpler, that door latch mechanism. Your dryer has a safety switch that stops the cycle if the door isn't properly latched. When this latch fails, the dryer thinks the door is open even when it's closed tight. Here's your quick test. First, visually inspect the latch for cracks or bent pieces. Second, listen for a solid click when you close the door. No click usually means a broken latch mechanism. Then test it with your multimeter to see if it's got proper electrical continuity when the door's closed. This is probably the easiest fix on our list. You can grab a replacement latch for about $5 to $20 depending on your model. Way better than that $100+ service call, right? Now let's talk about those moisture sensors. These little guys are what tell your dryer when the clothes are actually dry, but when the wiring gets corroded or comes loose, they send false signals to the control board. Basically, the dryer thinks your clothes are bone dry when they're still damp, so it shuts off early. I remember this guy Steve from our Facebook group. He'd already replaced the thermal fuse, thermostat, heating elements, the whole 9 yards, but his Kenmore was still shutting off after 5 minutes. Turned out to be corroded moisture sensor wires the whole time. To locate the moisture sensors, look inside your drum near the lint filter. They appear as 2 metal strips about 3 inches long. Check the connecting wires for 3 problems: loose connections, green corrosion, or visible damage. Clean the metal sensor strips with a dry cloth, then reconnect any loose wires. If you see green corrosion, disconnect the wires, clean with fine sandpaper, and reconnect securely. Your owner's manual is going to be your best friend for this repair. It'll show you exactly where everything's located. Here's another common one, that drum belt. This rubber belt connects your motor to the drum, and when it breaks or slips off, the drum can't spin. Your motor will keep running, but nothing's moving inside. You'll usually hear the motor humming away while the drum just sits there. I had someone online complaining about their whirlpool shutting off after 10 seconds with this burning rubber smell. Classic broken belt symptoms right there. Here's your belt test. With the dryer unplugged, try spinning the drum by hand. A working belt should provide noticeable resistance. If the drum spins freely, like a carnival wheel, your belt is broken or off track. To inspect the belt, remove the top panel by lifting the front edge and sliding it back, or check your manual for front panel removal steps. If the belt's just slipped off, you can put it back on, but if it's stretched, cracked, or broken, grab a replacement for about $5 to $50 and swap it out. Last but definitely not least, lint buildup. This stuff will kill your dryer faster than anything else, and it's probably the most preventable problem we see. When that lint filter gets clogged up, your dryer can't breathe properly, so it overheats and shuts down to protect itself. Someone in our Facebook group was dealing with their Samsung shutting off every 2 minutes, and another member nailed it right away, lint buildup. Here's what you're going to do. Pull out that lint filter and really look at it. If it's packed with lint or feels hot to the touch, that's your problem right there. Clean it thoroughly with a soft soft brush, then use your vacuum to get all the leftover stuff out of the filter housing. Don't forget to check your dryer vent outside too. Sometimes that gets clogged up with lint and causes the same overheating issues. If the filter itself is worn out or damaged, replace it. We're talking $15 to $70, which is nothing compared to what a new dryer costs. Now you can see on the screen right now some of the most commonly affected models we see with these shutdown issues. We're looking at various GE models, Samsung units, Whirlpool dryers, Kenmore machines, and Hotpoint models. These brands tend to have similar internal components, so the troubleshooting steps we covered apply across most of these units. The specific models shown here represent the ones I see most often in my repair business, but don't worry if yours isn't listed. These fixes work on pretty much any electric or gas dryer that's shutting off mid-cycle. There you have it, 5 fixes for a dryer that shuts off too early. Here's your troubleshooting order. Start with the lint filter and door latch. These take 5 minutes and cost nothing. Next, check your drum belt and moisture sensor wires. Finally, test the drive motor if nothing else works. This order will solve 90% of shutdown problems and save you hundreds in repair costs. If you guys know someone who's having appliance troubles, please send them the link to this video or a link to my channel where I have tons of other videos showing how to fix pretty common issues with appliances, sometimes for free or as little cost as possible. It sure beats having a repairman come out and spending several hundred for them to fix it when it could be something so simple. If this helped you get your dryer working again, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Let me know which fix worked for you. Really helps other people with the same problem. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'll get this out to more folks who need to save some time and money. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.